Something made a beautiful noise at the exact time we started.
That was my phone, and I'm going to mute that now.
Oh shit, yeah, mine's not.
Good start.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, it is, I lied.
Mine is now muted.
Mine comes off mute.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Oh, I've got to get back into an emotional turmoil headspace. Fuck.
I know, right?
So,
I've been inflicting that on other people for so many weeks.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've managed to get into the headspace of Wellaby right now by eating a lot of pie just before.
Pretty accurate.
I've been saying inappropriate things to people.
I mean, that's you.
It does
in
have
general,
to play
right?
yourself, doesn't it?
okay, so last time, reflecting on his choices, Sir Nerry adjourned to the Rosy Flump for a while. Lorelei went to consult with Ella Forthwhistle, and Wellaby went to hire the services of Erlin Zepp. After a
Yay.
peaceful, if a little tense flight southeast, you reach the village of Mulberry on the eaves of the Dotarn woodlands. You have a quick word with a local farmer and then go to Wellaby's family home, where Callie Plowshift has just taken fresh pies from the oven.
Mummy.
Now, Lorelei, you saw an account of the fall of the burial in the bank vault, specifically in the deposit box of the, well, what if you assume, the tiger wizard or whoever sent him.
Yeah.
And the fairy dragon from the bag had spoke to winged elves.
Yeah.
Johan has not found reliable word about his brother Mikhail, although Varent claimed to know something. And Sister Tane had headed off to Kiran, the Sister Tane of the Silver Flame. And Sir Nerry has sold his soul for information about a bone of Kelthane and delivery of another bone. In return as well, you're going to find and kill a necromancer.
And I found a technicality in the contract that could null and void it.
That is true. That did happen.
Yep, it's happening. It's a thing.
Just check like the levels on the stream. Check that we're actually doing okay. If that's right.
Do you want me to ask Luke to check?
Oh yeah, that'd be lovely. Thank you.
Luke! Luke!
Oi, Luke!
Hang on, I'll be right back.
Oh yeah, and then we were given information about bandits in the woods.
And they might be my sons. That's what I remember. I remember why I thought that.
We have to go past a rock and past the beach plantation Grandad used to throw heretics off.
Oh yes. Stand up guy, oh Grandad.
Okay, what do we got? So, Pleasures Ariel, Olympus from Quran.
I've just got that the safety word is watermelon.
With who? Oh, that was in was that?
When did I tell you my safety word?
It was to Ella in case a Rakshaka did something.
Oh, impersonated us.
Yeah.
Impersonated her, rather.
Yeah.
Yeah. Vibes.
Is watermelon the safety word for all of us between ourselves as well? Or do we all have individual safety words?
I'm going to write down a table. I'm going to draw a table and put them in and cross-reference. And
we should all have different words to give to different people as well. For sure.
That sounds confusing.
I just want this to be as confusing as possible and right for misunderstandings.
Watermelon. Big word.
Sir Nerry, Grumblewump. That's our safe word.
Grumblewump.
Wellaby, our safety word is pistachios.
How do I say pistachios in Wellaby's voice? Pistachio. I can't do it. Pistachios.
Johan, it's rectal prolapse.
Oh God.
Rectal prolapse.
That's our safe
Oh
word.
God.
I love it. Alison's writing this down.
I'm writing these down.
Write it out of context, so in a few weeks you'll be like, "What the fuck?"
And what's yours gonna be?
Sir Nerry has a grumblewump. Wellaby has pistachios. Johan has a rectal prolapse.
Oh God.
Tickety boo. Yeah.
And we need one for Doot.
Dude.
Doot, doot.
Dude. Dude.
It should be do all aboard. Do all aboard.
Okay, all aboard.
Let it all out.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm going to get really annoyed at that, aren't I?
Why? What are you getting annoyed at?
Oh, just the echo as it comes around.
That'll be fine.
There's nothing we can really do about it.
Hey, Luke. Luke, are you going to tell us how we're doing? Well, the sound is, the levels and stuff.
Yeah, can he hear all of us clearly?
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. He WhatsApped me. Sounds fine, but episode name is still his from Wednesday.
Ah, yeah, I forgot to change
Oh,
that.
shit.
Can
Yeah.
you change it?
Not right now. No, I'll just change it later.
Okay.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
So, like I say, you're at Wellaby's home. What would you like to do?
Well, it's been lovely seeing you, Mum. And the pie was delicious, thank you.
Yeah, it was passable.
Oh, you're quite welcome. Mate. Oh, don't bully my son. Don't speak badly of my cooking, thank you.
You've really changed your tune since we last spoke. We were both bullying your son last time. We were very much in it together. And
You're leading my son down odd paths, and I'm not fond of it.
It's okay. We go with him.
I'm all right, Mum. I'm doing some good work.
Mhm. Well, you'd better be.
I guess we're going to go murder a bunch of things now.
Do we
Oh,
know where in
good.
the forest?
Which way are you going? And you're going into the forest.
We're going along Wickerman's plot and then past the rock, past the beach plantation Grandad used to throw heretics
Hmm.
to find the bandits, I guess.
Are you taking Greaves?
my armor has greaves.
I was going to say, isn't that a kind of armor?
Yeah, it goes on my shins.
Well, since you've been gone, we've had some priests of Ralathane in, and they grew brambles everywhere to try and slow down, try and keep everything. Oh, can I grab a grape? To try and keep everything more, peaceful, more quiet, discourage things from going too far. Oh, this echo.
Right. So what? So is it spiky to go in those directions?
Yes, unless you're wearing good armor, the brambles will pull at you.
Can I fly over them?
Oh, I'd imagine so, my dear. Those are beautiful wings, by the way.
Thank you.
You're quite welcome.
I'm sure my hide armor will be reasonable enough to protect.
Now, put your greaves on.
Do I have greaves?
You actually left them here. They are by the door in a sort of. There's like a rack. And
Wait, are they metal?
No, they're leather, thick leather.
Oh, that's fine then.
Yeah. And you see, there's a pair with all the names. There's one for. Well, there's not one for your mother because she doesn't really go out into the woods. But for Roscoe, Verna, Eldon, Gillian, Alburn doesn't actually have any here, but the rest of the family does. You see, Gillian's and Roscoe's are actually missing currently.
Well, they're out. They must be out.
Mhm.
Where's Dad, Mum?
I mean, he's out in his shed, doing his usual thing.
Well, I'll leave him to it. We're pretty busy. I don't want to keep the rest of them too long.
Well, that's true. You say
Okay, bye. Love you.
bye-bye.
Put my greaves on.
I don't remember which hand. Mm-hmm. And yeah, these greaves, thick leather greaves, they will let you go through bramble rough terrain as if it was normal terrain.
Oh, that's very nice.
I presume my splint mail greaves are up to the task.
Yes.
How about my armor?
What armor?
I have studded leather armor.
Just leather armor.
I'm a blacksmith. Of course, I left with studded leather armor.
That's fair. You probably have greaves then.
Okay.
Yeah, like leather greaves.
Now, what about my badger?
Your badger can borrow.
I feel like I know the answer to this, but what about my badger?
Your badger is a large brutish animal.
Medium. Brutish animal. Medium.
A medium brutish animal that is used to this sort of terrain can probably traverse it okay.
Excellent.
Just be careful in more thorny areas.
Well, he's only a steed anyway.
How many spells can I prepare each day again?
26.
That's Sir
I
Nerry.
mean,
It's level plus proficiency, right?
Yeah, wizard level plus proficiency.
Okay.
Wait.
Top of supplies.
No, I'm thinking of cleric. And it's cleric level plus wisdom. For a wizard, that echo is going to do my nut.
gonna be a lot.
Intelligence modifier plus level, I believe. Having Googled it, I say I believe, I Googled it.
Then fair enough, yeah. Level plus intelligence modifier.
Sweet. Thank you.
What? Hang on, what?
Ah.
So everybody,
Yes?
are we going to go and investigate these bandits? I mean, it's the only lead we have for strange happenings in the woods, although we're not actually looking for bandits.
So
Well,
we were told that there was a necromancer in the woods in between,
Mm-hmm.
and we've also heard that there's bandits in the area.
Are those as people have? Is the direction that we're being sent to go to these bandits towards brush?
It is, yes.
Well, maybe this is the necromancer,
Do you think?
and it's in the right direction.
Bandits?
Worst case, we can go and have a chat with them and see if they've seen anything.
yes.
You want to talk to bandits?
Yes.
We can
They're
handle
people too.
ourselves.
You did notice on the way in, there was also a traveling caravan that stopped by the village. I say village, there's like, 5-6 farmsteads, basically.
Yeah.
Roundabout, there was Farmer Crinkleby.
Yeah, but he's a dick. So let's.
He was a right dick.
He's quite impressed with
Sir Nerry.
Sir Nerry, yes. Other than that, kind of a dick.
Yeah. I mean, you got to be a bit of a dick to be impressed by Sir Nerry.
Hey, Sir Nerry used to be a very good man.
Before the soul selling.
Nah. It's all fine now.
Sir Nerry's attitude indicates otherwise.
It's alright. I don't mind.
Yes.
What would you like to do?
Tally
I'd like to
ho!
Murder some fucking bandits, yo. Let's just go crack some
The idea is
heads.
to go and ask about the bandits, not murder them outright.
Yeah.
Well, we
go
murder
get-
all but one bandit, and then the last one's going to be pissing himself, and he'll tell us whatever we want to know.
How about we try and go in without murdering everyone?
Let's start with diplomacy, and then if it degenerates, then we'll go with the second murder everyone and leave one alive plan.
You hear that, Axe? Wellaby calls you diplomacy now.
Oh dear.
Let's go. I
think it's
mount
the
my
optimistic-
badger.
What's going on? I'm very confused.
I think Sir Nerry went evil.
Quite all right. Yeah.
He's certainly changed, hasn't he?
Yeah, I didn't change. I just got realistic, you know.
Callie, at this point, bustles up with bundles of greaseproof paper, and she sort of hands you each one. It feels warm to the touch, slightly soft, and it smells quite nice of sort of meat and fruit.
Yum food from Mum.
Oh, lovely.
Something for the road.
Thank you, Mrs. Wellaby. It's much appreciated.
Mrs. Plowshire, thank you. Wellaby is my son's first name.
Hard to know.
It's Wellerby Plowshift. I've
Wellerby
said it
Plowshift.
many times when trying to shake people's hands.
Hey, I remembered. I'm the one with the books. It's all good.
Yay.
Johan could have legitimately forgotten.
Johan definitely could have legitimately forgotten. Come on then, Johan. I don't even know your last. No, Ember. Mr. Ember.
Okay,
Shut-
let's go and talk to some bandits.
With an
Hooray.
axe.
I mean, I have Zone of Truth, so we could just if we do get down to just one bandit, we could Zone of Truth him and be easier to find out information.
No, it means that whatever he says is true. It doesn't compel him to answer any of our questions. I'll use this for that. And Sir Nerry brings out a knife. Just quite a big knife.
Well, I appreciate the new gung-ho attitude you seem to have adopted. Let's avoid murdering initially. You never know.
They're bandits! They're not called bandits because they're nice to everyone. We're not going to go
That's true.
kill a load of grandmas.
No one more than me hates bandits. But
Then let's all murder them together.
Well, I guess we should head out anyway. That's my travel music.
As you leave the homestead, you see a man, rather portly, pushing a barrel, like rolling a barrel. Oh no, it wouldn't be rolling. Sorry, he'd have like a barrel cart. Basically, he's pushing a big barrel cart. It's quite a large-sized barrel. He's pushing it towards the front door.
Who
Oh,
is it?
Luke,
Do I know him?
Luke fixed the thing.
Luke fixed the thing.
The episode name thing.
Oh,
Oh,
great.
thanks, Luke. Yeah, you vaguely recognize this guy. He's the salt seller. He comes
Oh.
around and sells salt to farms.
Do I know his name?
Roll me intelligence.
Oh yeah, it's a Wellerby rolling.
Intelligence.
I'm using an app this time
Oh yeah.
because I didn't have a surface to roll on. I rolled a natural 1.
Good start.
He walks past.
First roll of the game.
Oh,
Hello there.
Oh, I
Good.
haven't seen you in a few months, it's been. Hey.
Yes, I've been at the city.
Ah, the big city.
How's trade?
Not a salt. It's good. It's good. How are you?
I'm doing okay. We're on our way to try and save everyone's lives again.
Oh, you best be going with that then. Yeah.
By having oh wait, have you seen any weird stuff in the forest between here and Brush?
The forest. Oh, there's been a lot of thorns been going. There's a lot of some of the ground. The grass has gone purple. That's quite weird.
I go up to this random person. I go, "Hello, I'm Lorelei. What's your name?"
Hello, Lorelei. My name is Albert.
"Hello, Albert."
Lovely to meet you. Do you need any salt?
I don't think so, but I appreciate the offer.
Then I can't help you. Do you need any pots and pans? Dentistry?
No, I think we need to do investigation
One
rather
moment.
than dentistry.
I would like some salt, please. I write up on my badger.
How many bags?
How big are the bags?
The bags are about they're a 2-pound bag each.
Oh, yes. I'll take 2 pounds of salt, yes.
Yes, that'll be 7 coppers, please.
So I pay the man.
Thank you. I'll be at my card later. I've just got to deliver this barrel. And yes, you can pick up your salt then.
What? Oh, I thought you had. Damn it. Yes, okay. We'll wait for that, I guess. Where's your cart?
He points behind him, and there's you can see there's like a caravan of about 5 carts. Big solid gypsy caravan sort of thing, carts looking.
Okay.
There's a few horses like tied to trees around, and there's like a fire in the middle. It's burning quite happily. It's a small bonfire. And points to the one that has Albert and Sons salt on the side.
Oh, excellent. Good. Well, I'll see you there soon. Since I've got to wait for this salt now, we might as well talk to everyone at the caravan to do more investigating.
Certainly.
Oh, you mean sure? Do you need to talk to me at all?
Do you know? Well, you've told us about the purple grass.
This
I feel
purple
like,
grass. Where is this purple grass?
Well, it's between here and Brush, I think.
Will we see it if we follow the road?
I guess. Yeah, you would.
In theory, could I safely smoke it?
I don't think it's that sort of purple, Lorelei.
I don't think it's that sort of grass, Lorelei.
I write this down. Don't smoke the purple grass.
Well, you don't know until you try, though.
Don't encourage her.
Yeah, go on. You only live once. And then you go to hell.
Well, I mean, we can probably do something about that, Sir Nerry.
So Nerry just undergoing existential dread there.
Shit.
So Nerry, you're not going to hell. It's gonna
I'm
be
probably going to hell, though.
Lorelei found a clause in the contract. We're going to kill a necromancer.
It feels awfully convenient that the contract just says that I didn't sell my soul.
No, you did. But you can unsell it by killing the necromancer.
Killing the necromancer unsells your soul. Let's do it.
Oh, okay, I see.
Basically, you retroactively pledged it. So once the necromancer's dead, it's yours again.
What a terrible contract to have written.
I thought she was rather sloppy.
She must be new at being a demon.
She must have just been promoted or something.
But I have the utmost respect for her and everything she does.
Let's all make sure we keep aware of boulders that are about to fall.
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
Look, just
Tell
don't
them
go
not
too
to die.
far from me, Sonari. It'll be fine.
I need to put my laptop on something. It's getting hot.
So, which way do you head?
I'm going to go to the caravan, ask around. Got to wait for my salt.
Sure, let's do
I mean,
that.
I don't think it's going to take that long for you to get your salt. He's only delivering a barrel and going back to the car.
Enough time to ask a few questions.
What are you going to do with all that salt?
Oh, it's for torture.
Oh,
What?
God.
To help get answers.
I'm
No.
not comfortable with this conversation anymore.
No, we should have asked them, shouldn't you?
I need an adult. I need an adult.
You are not torturing anyone, Sonari. It is not necessary. We have
All right, then
Mary.
we'll save it for soup. Fine. Definitely. I'll definitely only use it for soup and not torture.
You should be careful, a man your age. Too much salt is bad for you.
Oh, you sound like my doctor. Do you want to talk about my butter intake as well? I love butter, Lorelei, and I'll eat as much as I bloody want. I'm going to hell. If I want a buttery sandwich, I'll have a buttery sandwich.
Your consumption of butter does concern me.
Oh my God!
There was a half a block when we came down this morning, and you ate it.
No, we smoked it.
It was.
You didn't even have
I'll
any
give you that
bread,
one. This
you just
morning
ate
I went a little
butter.
gung ho having it without the bread. That was the disturbing part, if anything. But how about we talk to these caravan people?
Mhm.
we go to the caravan.
I miss my kalimba.
What happened to your kalimba? Oh, she stole it, didn't she? The old lady stole it. I remember that.
Mm.
We should get you a new one.
We should.
We have like a lot of money.
I do, yes, but I can't remember where I sourced it, apparently.
You sourced it a long time ago in a place far, far away.
We could build you one, probably. What does a kalimba look like? I'll just consult my memory.
It's just like a block.
You would need
She had this block with the blingly metal bits to it.
Oh, that's super easy to build. That I've now remembered what it looks like. There's no Google here, so I
Oh,
couldn't have
Johan.
done that.
Johan, you're a blacksmith. Could you make a kalimba?
Could I make a kalimba?
No, you're a blacksmith. You can make an approximation of a kalimba, but to actually get it tuned, you would need like a proper musician.
Sorry, Laura. I can make the outline, but I don't know how to tune metal.
That's okay. I appreciate the thought.
I believe, from what I remember of the design, it's all about how far back the metal is through the holder. So all we'd really need to do is find a piano and then play the notes alongside the piano.
I'm not allowed near pianos.
That is an issue.
I signed the legal agreement.
Fair enough.
Since the incident.
Can we make that canon, Tim?
Absolutely. Not allowed near pianos.
Oh no, this £5 kalimba's sold out. That's a shame.
What are you talking about, Sir Nerry? What
Sorry, I got really distracted.
It weighed much less than £5, actually. It was only a few ounces.
Oh, no, Tom, don't pull things
Allowed
on
near pianos.
Okay, we're heading towards the caravan.
In the time you've been talking, Albert has had enough time to deliver the salt, have a bit of a chat with Callie Plowshift, walk back past you to his cart, pick up a small £2 bag, and he's now turned around and he's looking at you, wondering whether to approach you again or to wait for you to come to him. He's sort of dithering a bit.
Oh, let's go to him. I charge.
Oh no, Sir Nerry.
I think
Stands in front of the badger as Bartholomew sort of pokes him and snuffles in his eyes. Like,
Give the salt to me, not the badger. He'll eat it.
right. And he sort of lifts up this nice solid bag.
Excellent. I'll tie that off to the saddle.
Yeah, 7 coppers, please.
I paid you already. You're not getting me with that.
Right, yes, sorry. Little distracted by the badger.
That's fair enough, but Here, I'll give you 2 copper as a tip, just for trying. I like the moxie.
Thank you. He really moves, doesn't he? Good grief.
He really does. Not fast enough, really. I'd be better with a horse. I'm hoping he dies soon so I can buy one.
that's a little bit cold, isn't it?
I mean,
A lawful neutral scenario, can be honest.
I can cast Find Steed if you want.
Oh, but I'll feel bad if I just leave him to... He'll die in the wild. Better he die in battle, I guess.
Combat.
Yeah, he's domesticated. He doesn't know how to live in the wild anymore.
Bit like me.
Yeah. So, you now have a £2 bag of salt. There is a caravan around, and you can see there appears to be a tinker, a dentist, a tanner, and the salt caravan.
I'm going to go up to the tinker.
That is the one that interested me as well.
Hello.
Hello there.
Could you make a kalimba?
I don't know. Hang on.
I'm going to roll to see if I know what a kalimba is.
Oh, that's one of the musical instruments, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
We can knock that up for you.
How much would that be?
Oh, do you want it tuning and all?
Yes,
Or do you
please.
like so?
I'd like it tuned and ready to use.
That'd be 2 silver. Give us a couple days.
That sounds fantastic.
Right.
And I hand him 2 silvers.
You see he's writing like C L.
Bar.
Clumber.
Kalimbo. In this, like, he's got like a book.
Thank you very much. I'm very excited.
Right, I'll have a look. And he starts like he's got a few bits and pieces around him. You can see there's a small forge set up. He seems to be like ferrying coals back and forth from the big bonfire in the middle.
Cool.
Yeah, he's got like some tongs, a couple of hammers, like this mini anvil on the side. It all seems to like come out and fold out of his cart.
I like it. I'm going to go and sit down now and people watch while everyone else does their stuff.
Sure. Why did you tell me that?
I am telling you that.
Thank you very much, miss. I say that's a lovely wingspan you got there.
Thank you.
Right.
I like this man.
Ding, 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 ding. He's got like a frying pan there. He's trying to like hammer out a dent in it.
Lovely.
Is anyone going to do I see, is anyone in this group of people seem to be like a leader type person?
Roll me insight.
Can I do this as well?
Yeah, go for it.
Because I'll be with. Ooh.
I rolled a 15 and my insight is
+4?
yes. Am I proficient with insight or not? That is the question. I think I'm not proficient, so it's just +4, so that's 19.
Oh, you got Wellaby there.
Hang
I
on,
see.
I'm just checking it out.
We've got your actual physical gouge sheet.
+6 to insight
Plus
for you.
6. Bloody hell. So what does that give you?
Wait, shouldn't that be +7 now my proficiency bonus is increased?
+7.
That gives me a 22.
Since it's been here. Okay, so
What
you
are
can
you
tell
laughing
quite clearly there seems to be a bit of a deference to the dentist. He seems to have an assistant with him. He's the only one with that. And the cart looks fancier. And everyone sort of seems to be like getting along. But yeah, they seem to be deferring to him as far as you can tell.
Okay. I'm going to approach said dentist. I'm going to say to the others, the dentist looks like he's the boss man around here. She's the boss. Oh, that was poorly assumed of Wellerby. Well, of Tom.
Is it a dwarf? Because you can't tell with dwarves.
It's the beards.
Yeah.
It makes it so difficult.
I'm going to approach the dentist.
The dentist is a dwarf, right?
What?
Did you say the dentist was a dwarf?
No.
Oh.
She's a half elf.
Ah, never mind.
Okay. Yeah,
She's a half-elf dentist.
I don't remember saying any species. Oh yeah, no, but as you see before you, this half elf, she has like her hair back in a very tight ponytail. She seems to know the basics of sanitary, what do you call it, sanitation. She's got like good gloves on, very fine leather. She's got a white coat. It's a little muddy around, like her boots aren't great. There is a complicated looking chair with a series of mirrors, and she has like this, like a tool belt, like a leather tool belt, and it's just full of like silver implements, like bits of like thick wire.
God, medieval dentistry.
You walk up to her. Hello.
Hello there. My name's Wellerby Plowshift.
Ooh,
Pleased to meet you.
And she takes her hands and just grabs your jaw and starts pulling your lower jaw down and looking inside. Oh dear, have you had this looked at?
I can cast a heal spell. Don't worry, that's fine. I need.
Well, you need to brush your teeth more, young man.
I probably do. Yes, I spend too much time thinking about about other things.
You have a little trouble enunciating with her hands in your mouth.
Johan sort of cuts across this, like, sorry to bother you, Johan Amber. Goes to shake her hand, realizes he can't.
A pleasure to meet you. She takes her hand out and it's a little slimy.
Like Gently shake. We're hired mercenaries looking to take out the bandit group that's within the woods, and we were wondering if you'd
A bandit group?
yes, in the woods between here and Brush.
Oh, well, I'm not really up on law enforcement, I'm afraid.
Well, we were just wondering, with the road that you've been traveling on, have you seen anything?
No, we had not been assailed.
And there's been talk.
No, you were walking, not sailing.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed, my dear. Though I believe you would call it sailing what you were doing, I did see your airship come in.
It's not mine.
It's Erlin Zaps.
Erwin Zapp. Indeed. That might prove fortuitous. Do you have a way of contacting him?
He's
We've got Doot. Doot can contact him.
You can contact him.
Who is this dude?
Doot. Is Doot here?
Dude's
No.
here. We just look back and she's probably what would Dude be doing?
Is
Noting at the tinkering station, I think.
Smelling daffodils.
Like of scrap metal, and you can hear like a little spring as like some and clangs as bits of it go missing as she's sort of digging through that. The tinker hasn't really.
I think Doot's a they.
Yeah,
Dude's
Dude's
there.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
They're playing at the tinkering station at the moment.
All right, excellent. I shall have a word. Excuse me then. And she walks away straight to Duke.
Well, we've gained no new information here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, we know that the bandits aren't on the route that they took, so we just take a different one to theirs.
Maybe we've been given directions to where the bandits are.
Will we?
Yeah.
Please,
Old
Willoughby,
Wilderman-
remind us.
Along Old Wilderman's plot, past the rock, past the beach plantation where Grandad used to throw heretics.
Oh, yes, I remember now.
Okay, let's follow that then. Unless
How could you
Scenario.
forget that?
Well, it's either that or just head straight for the purple grass.
Well,
The purple grass does sound more necromantic, but the
but all we
bandits.
know is that it's between here and Brush.
I'm just which is where the necromancer is, and weird magic shit is quite necromantic. So
That's
I think
true.
if we wanted to fast pace it there, that would be the way to do it. But I am all in on murdering some bandits also.
Scenario, can you wind in the murder?
Look, they're bandits. I don't know why you're so eager to let the bandits live and get away with their manifold crimes.
Oh
I
no,
think-
bandits should definitely pay for their crimes, and that's usually done by the loss of a hand in my village.
Oh, same in mind. But they're outside the villages right now, so death.
We are not judge, jury, and executioner.
I very much am.
I think we're all a bit unnerved by your bloodlust. It's new.
Well,
Sir Nerry was always a little bit bloodlusty, but it was based on
Justice.
goodness and justice before. But I guess killing bandits is also based on goodness and justice.
No, this is more
pretty good.
vengeance.
Seems pretty good. This is no vengeance. They've done me no harm. I just want to kill someone. Something. Bad things. For Brush!
The fact that you started with someone there is the fact.
No, I didn't hear that, and neither did you. Let's go.
remind me-
For Brush!
You remind me of this assassin I knew. She really loved killing things as well. She had a dragonborn friend called Saskia.
Oh.
I met them on my travels.
Saskia.
Saskia.
Cool.
Hmm.
Well, shall we go to some bandits?
Right,
Yes.
go find some bandits.
Go murder
I
some
would-
bandit.
I think we should wait for Doot, I guess, and then head along Old Wilderman's plot, past the rock, past the beach plantation where Grandad used to throw heretics.
Okay, let's go.
But which way? Oh, it's okay, Wellaby. I'm just fucking with you.
Love it.
So,
You have a long arm, Tim.
I do. That's not that. Is it down by your feet?
No, these are all about my
Is that how long your arm is?
Okay. Where did that put it?
Keep going.
Yeah. So, you head off. Down. It's not in another room. It's
No, just keep
okay. So
Willoughby blow shift.
you head off into the woods. It is, as your parents described, it's rather difficult going. Like there are brambles, it is thick, and Lorelei indeed has to sort of hover over, fly above. You walk along, and as you get to the beach plantation, there's something. Willoughby, give me a nature check.
Willoughby nature check. Is nature wisdom?
Nature is wisdom based, and I'll tell you what. If you don't have your character sheet there, if you don't have a copy of it, you
Is
have
a 13 total.
Yeah, +2. Thank you. Sorry, what?
It's a 13 total.
13 total. It doesn't take much, really. The rest of you don't really notice. Willoughby, everything's gone quiet. Normally, there'd be animals around, buzzing, flying, etc. It's all.
Oh dear.
It's all a little tense. You feel an odd sense of unease as you walk along. And there's a moment when just sort of a big shadow just wafts overhead briefly. You look up, you see nothing. It's an odd, cloudy day. There is a sort of sense of oppression about it.
I feel
What to make
tense.
of it?
Well, isn't this nice?
Oh.
Oh, we're off to kill the bandits, the wonderful bandits of brush.
They're not wonderful. They're very naughty.
But we are going to kill them.
If they're your kids, are we still going to kill them?
Absolutely, little fuckers got to learn.
So, Nerry, weren't you looking for two of your children?
Looking for is a strong word. I believe they were missing.
You seem to care enough to want to trade something for knowledge of their whereabouts.
I don't think I did in the end. It was mentioned, but I didn't give in to selfish desires, which seems stupid now. It's almost like I had a different alignment back then.
If
Sir Nerry.
do you think you led a worthless life now?
Yes, fucking pointless.
Why?
You did lots of good, Sir Nerry.
Yes, and where did it end me up? In hell.
Yes,
Don't
but
worry.
you got to meet me, so there's always that.
Yeah, I got to hell before I even died.
Oh,
So
now
Nerry,
I'm sad.
That was harsh, Lorelai. I do regret it. It was more witty than it was true.
Well, Sir Nerry, don't you worry. We're going to stop you from going to hell.
Yeah, just keep me alive forever. That sounds brilliant. Let's do that. Hooray.
There's an odd sort of rumble. You hear
Oh.
a cry. Alien almost. It sends a shiver down your spine. You all hear this. And then there is a whoomph and just flies over you. You see this giant skeletal dragon thing. It lands in front of you, and there is a
shit.
roar.
Oh dear.
I think we found the necromancer.
Nope.
You look at it, and there is just flesh, like hanging off of strange black grey bones. There is odd bits of scale here and there. It stretches, opens its jaw, and just before you can even really react properly, it just breathes, and there is just a huge wave of red and green and purple flower petals
Oh.
waft
That's
over you.
weird.
But I know what this creature is.
Hold my breath.
There's a brief moment, and then the illusion starts to fade, leaving behind
Don't.
a small man and you see he's laid on the floor, kicking his goat legs in the air and laughing to himself.
Oh, it's a satyr.
It's Mr. Tumnus.
Or is he a fawn?
You should have seen yourselves.
That was very silly. Hello there. My name's Weatherby Plowshift. What's your name?
Hello there. Shut up. Here's a
His
deal.
name is Shut Up. I'm writing this down.
Right, yeah. Now, which one of you is the priest? Priest lady? Priest person? Priest. Priest.
We all look.
Oh,
at-
that's
I mean-
Dude.
I mean, 3 of us are priests in
Yeah.
our own right.
There's only one.
Right.
Moderate.
Priest person. Yep. Ollie Demora sends a word. There's a bit of a
Oh.
problem. Yeah, sorry, I fucked up saying lady though. I'm trying. Yeah.
Don't worry. So shut up is trying to get duped.
No, a bit of a problem. See, I send word, like I say, from Ollie Demara. His sister's in town. Only we don't speak of that. She has sent a few of her priests, because there's a bit of rigmarole that you've been one of her defectors, one of her defector priests in the area, and you've been helping him more summon. And she's not a fan of that.
This sounds like slander.
Hey. So do you know who Olidamara's sister is?
Rolling religion.
You can try.
$22.
Anyone else try?
19.
Mm-hmm.
I
Is
don't
it-
know anything about religion.
Is Dude with us to tell us?
Do you have your
Just-
fact sheet there?
No, dude.
No, but I would have assumed that a priest of Elidamara would know that. Maybe?
Doot looks blank. Never any mention of a sister.
Ah.
Here's the thing. Olidamara's sister, Skarosa, the dark god of pain and torture and murder and what have you. I sent a priest. Well, she had a defector priest, a dread priest, and apparently you guys is helping him.
Kelvane!
Don't
Oh, yeah.
Right. So here's the deal. You just want to kind of watch out for anyone who's sort of into pain, into torture, wearing leather, that sort of thing.
Look, that is a lifestyle choice that has nothing to do with you, shut up.
I think he means a different type of non-consensual
I'm gonna have a
pain and
seizure.
torture.
You'll see
Ah.
very, very soon.
Put it away.
No,
Sorry. Sorry, carry on.
So like I was saying, keep an eye out for someone wearing leather, like you all. And he points at Wellaby. Kind of like that, but a bit, cleaner, less of the, bit of weeds and stuff. If they keep their area clean, you want to watch for that. And if they're into pain,
keep that area clean?
yeah, like the living area.
Right. It sounded
So
like you
we're
were
looking-
referring to
we're-
shaved pubic hair.
So we're
that's
looking
what I
for a
heard.
leather armored BDSM
Yeah.
guy. Is it a guy?
We don't know. It's a priest of Salrosa.
Priest of Salrosa.
People don't really know that.
So we're currently trying to help the Dread Priest by getting him off this plane and stopping him murdering thousands. We still cool to do that?
Sounds like fun.
That sounds like a different priest. I don't remember Kelvane having a lot of leather on him or being terribly
We're
clean.
looking for a different one.
Yeah,
He
that's
was
that's
just a
another
skeleton
one.
boy.
We're also involved with a devil. Has that got anything to do with it? Devil that owns my soul now?
I mean, Scarosa is a dark god. She might have devil.
have anything to do with that demon I sold my soul to? I definitely have notes somewhere.
What's the name of the devil? Demons don't really buy souls. Do you mean a devil?
Yeah.
I mean devil, yeah. No, not Yagi. I think I've gone too far back.
No,
Yagi was the Yagnaloth.
Yeah, I'm
The
flipping through notes.
Yoglanoth. The
it
Yag.
was Verent the Cambion,
Verent the Cambion
and she was a Cambion of Zariel.
of Zariel.
Oh shoot. Jump 2 pages.
Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah. So here's the thing.
Devil owns soul of Sir Nerry.
How you doing?
Mhm.
So here's the thing. Tell you what. Can any of you sling spells?
Few of us can.
I can sling spells. It depends what spells you want me to sling.
If they're in a heavy enough book, I can.
It,
We can't do much, but maybe you'd better take this. And he holds out in front of him like this large rock. It's approximately spherical and purple. Here you go. And he just chucks it straight at Lorelei. Give that thing how you want. Best of luck to you. Right, I'm off. And you see his eyes start glowing sort of coppery, and it sort of just spreads across his head until it's sort of glowing orange, spreads down his body, and then it slowly disappears. And as the like copper lines sort of disappear from his head's no longer there, and then his shoulders sort of melt, and then he seems to sort of vanish into the ground.
ooh.
This was all very strange.
He goes away.
Well, that was distressing.
Do you know this person, Dude?
Well, I don't like to speak on behalf of players normally, but Duke kind of looks at you and says, "We don't think Ollie Damara's ever had a sister. Doesn't really ring a bell.
What am I meant to do with this sphere then?
What is
Probably throw it at someone.
You look at it. It's purple. It seems to be slightly translucent. You can sort of see into it, where you can see like the lines of the crystal structure going through it. It's, quite heavy. You're not sure yet.
Do you want me to take 10 minutes with identify?
Yes, that sounds good.
That's good, so we don't get accidentally cursed or something.
I don't think I can get cursed from identify.
No, I mean, if we don't know what it is, we might get accidentally cursed.
So yeah, I sit down, I pull out my book, and I spend 10 minutes.
Yep, that
come
was always
on.
going to happen.
Why?
I know it. I shouldn't have done that. But they are my books. So, if I break them, my own damn fault.
Oh dear.
So, you sit down with it, spend 10 minutes, and Johan gets the answer that is an Ioun stone.
Oh, cool shit.
Do I know who Ioun is?
Ioun is the god of knowledge.
Okay.
Ah, okay.
Quite a famous one. It is the Ioun stone of reserve. It has the ability to store spells in it. 3 levels of spell, that means a 3rd level spell, or a 2nd and a 1st, or 3 first level spells, can be stored within it and released at a later time.
Ooh,
Good shit.
nice.
So who wants it? Who would it be most useful for?
Me!
Probably me, if I'm the main spellcaster, and I'm also like all.
You can put an
okay
extra
with the-
fireball in that, kill
Yeah.
a whole tavern full of people.
Counterpoint, Johan has the least spell slots available at any given time.
That is
That's a
true.
good point.
Now,
But
this
also,
to the DM, because I can only ever cast at the highest level that I am as a warlock.
Oh shit, so
that's what I was going to say.
For it.
fair play.
What level do you currently cast at?
Oh, I cast up to level 5.
Oh yeah, then if you cast at level 5, then it can't cast,
Yeah.
it can't store a level 5 spell.
Fair dues.
It can store almost a third.
No, I cast a level 4.
4. It can't take a 4th level.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very
so-
reasonable then. Yeah,
You
definitely Lorelei then.
I don't know what to do with my hair. It's annoying the hell out of me. I should have had a shower.
We'll shave it.
Don't shave it.
Go fully bold. We should all go
I-
fully bold.
I
I'm
clipped
growing
my
this
son's
shit
hair.
back in.
I clipped my son's hair and he sort of twitched, and when I took the guard off, and I ended up having to like go grade 1 around here. Long story short, he looks like such a chav. He looks like
Amazing.
he looks like he needs a Lonsdale hoodie and a tinny, and I'm going to teach him to ride a bike without holding the handles. And
Amazing.
Oh.
his own fault. It's fine. Carry on.
Yeah. So, as I was saying, we have a warning, a stark warning, and a Ironstone of the reserve.
Thank you.
Do you reckon we'll have a day where someone doesn't try to kill us?
I smell cinnamony.
No, I don't. It's just our lives. At this point, we just embrace the chaos, right?
Yeah.
I think I'm neutral good, so I can do chaos or... Yeah, chaos or lawfulness. But aren't you lawful neutral still?
Yeah, I am, but I mean, our lives are not lawful.
That's true. All right, let's go find these bandits then.
Head for the bandits.
Charge!
Let's try not to get attacked by a zombie dragon again.
I mean, that went better than expected. I'll give it that.
Yeah.
Olidamara doesn't really enjoy pulling pranks, tricks. This avatar of him seemed, to like that kind of thing. Kind of that kind of dick.
I'm just watching Tom.
Sorry.
I'm gonna, as we're walking along, try and pray to the silver flame, see if I get anything back. Don't expect to. Gonna give it a go.
What are you going to say to the silver flame?
Prayer.
Do I need to roll, or am I just getting nothing back?
That's okay. As you pray, feel this strange warmth. It's sort of tingly, it's almost like pins and needles briefly as it sort of passes across. It doesn't say anything, but it fades slowly.
I check my left arm to see if I'm having a stroke or a heart attack.
Your pulse is still strong.
Weird. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You make it to where the bandits were described as sort of hanging out.
Sneaky, sneaky.
There are thickets, rather. So there's brash around.
Sir Nerry of brush.
An area of brush.
Mm-hmm. What would you like to do?
Approach sneakily.
Fireball. Wait,
Can we see if there's any footprints in the area?
Roll me investigation.
Can I help? Because I got +8 on my investigation.
Well, you can roll your own investigation, which I highly recommend. 14.
So, 22.
Yeah, there you go.
So, Johan doesn't really see anything, looking around carefully, but Lorelei, circling above, you kind of see this area where there's muddy handprints going up this little scree slope. Bits and pieces, sort of odd bits where it's disturbed. And you can see the path.
Right, I think we go up this slope.
Okay, shall we try and go
Yay.
sneakily?
Are you sure I can't just charge?
How about you do it our way, and if it goes tits up in the next 10 minutes, which you know it probably will,
It absolutely will. And I'm going to do it your way, but also I'm in very heavy armor, so it might seem like I'm trying to fuck it up, even if I try my hardest.
Well,
Shall I stay down the hill and charge up if you need me?
I'm very loath to leave you any distance from me right now.
That's fair. Yeah, I feel like sneaking is just. Let's give it a go.
Okay. Well, if you're on Bartholomew, then maybe you can nullify the disadvantage?
No, I think we determined before that doesn't work.
That's a shame. Okay.
Doot gives me blessing of the trickster.
Yeah.
Yep. Advantage, does it?
Heck,
So,
Yeah, so it cancels out my disadvantage.
so give me a stealth roll.
Give me a stealth roll.
Oh my god, it's still gonna seem like I'm trying to fuck it up.
It's alright, Sir Nerry, so am I.
I got a 5.
I got a 5.
I'm just going to fly up it.
I mean, flying is not particularly stealthy.
Yeah, but everyone else fucked it up, so I sort of go, well, may as well now.
That is true.
We're all going clang, clang. Fuck, shit!
Bracket, and I'm like, shit, nettles!
Yep.
It's all right, Johan. There's a dock leaf there. No, right there. Just pick the dock leaf, Johan. You'll feel better. Shit. Stealth.
Push your way up this scree slope. There's a clatter of stones around and gravel being pushed. The wildlife has started to return a bit now that the skeletal dragon is no longer trailing you. And there's a scattering of crows as basically you dislodge a rather large boulder and it just tumbles down the path behind you.
Did you see that murder?
Hey.
Get out.
You get to an area of some like this. The trees get you. Okay, so let me describe this properly.
Okay, absolutely.
Sure.
We're climbing.
You reach the top of the scree slope, and in front of you there is a sort of wooded glade. There's heavy bracken around, dotted here and there, and really large, thick trees. You recognize, Nerry, you're probably about a third of the way to brush. Sorry, and Wellaby too, because you know the area.
Wellaby. Are we... So there's no one up this slope?
You don't currently see anyone, but you do see now, in front of you, there's a boggy area where, like, just before the bracken starts, and you can see quite clearly big footprints in this, like human-sized footprints, heading off straight ahead. There are, as well with it, there's like a few sets of like smaller prints and some odd stuff you don't recognize, like just a groove that's just been cut in it. Go straight ahead.
I'm going to pull a fluffy ball out.
Yeah, roll me a D8.
If in doubt, balls out.
Ball out.
Is that my grandma?
7.
Oh, I have Fenrir. Sorry, keep going.
7.
No, Johan, he'll die.
He
He'll
will.
immediately die.
Hey.
I have Beavis still.
Beavis?
My familiar. My spider
And
monkey.
Doot also has a weasel.
Yeah.
We must never forget that Doot has a weasel.
Dude, sick of that fucking weasel.
That's why we must never forget.
Okay, sorry, you rolled a 7. Oh, motherfucker.
Is it the Pachycephalosaurus again?
No.
He's got a fairy dragon.
Hey, gotta love the fairy dragon.
We must interrogate it again.
What spell does it have?
Shit. Roll
Wish.
No, hang on.
Oh, sorry.
Roll me a D20.
1.
It is then red. You have dancing lights, mage hand, and minor illusion.
Okay.
It's euphoria breath that recharges on a 5 and a 6.
I love Euphoria Breath.
I love Euphoria breath.
Oh, thanks.
Who's Foria? Who is this slut?
Euphoria.
Okay, so, hey.
I speak to it in Sylvan.
Food.
Is this the same one as before?
No.
No, you've not seen the red one before.
Hello, little guy.
Yeah. Food. You have food. You have
I
food?
have some rations. Do you eat meat?
Yes.
There you go then, little one.
Greedily devours immediately. Anything you hand it.
I like this one. I'm going to call him Bill.
What do you want?
Oh, it's not me, it's Wallaby.
Right.
Hello there. Do you want to do a little investigation for me?
Do you speak Draconical Sylvan?
No, but do I get...
I can translate for
Do
you.
I get... Doesn't my bag let me...
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does.
Lets me, like, tell
You
them
can
to
do
do
it
shit.
directly with them, I believe. What do you want?
Can you go and check out what's happening over that swamp, if there's any people there hiding?
And then, so the fairy dragon flaps off and it just starts flapping forwards and goes straight forward. Disappears into the brush, into the trees.
Sir Fairy Dragon of Brush.
Wow.
Every time you say brush, it makes me think of Sir Nerry of Brush.
I'm just going to go and Sir Nerry my hair.
Wow.
What would you like to do now?
Wait for the dragon to come back.
Yeah, I guess so.
You wait a little while. The dragon does not return.
It's dead. Can I tell if it's dead or not?
Not really.
Okay.
You saw it like fly off her head in front of you, and then it just wasn't there. It didn't like just suddenly puff into a it went behind a tree.
Poor Bill.
That's a bit.
We lost
Did
our
you-
fairy dragon already.
Can't believe anyone would kill Bill.
Did you name it Bill?
I did.
I should have made it go invisible before it went into the trees. That would have been sensible. Right, shall we go and just follow it?
I could just make myself invisible and fly over and see.
Or,
Ooh.
counterpoint, we could charge.
Counterpoint, there's a swamp.
Charge! I charged. Had
Ah,
enough of this shit.
Fair enough. You charge forward.
Keep up.
he needs a smacked bum.
Do any of you
You
follow?
can try.
I try and carefully follow without dying horribly.
I
I
fly behind.
pick my way across the bog.
Mm-hmm.
There's a minute on Revivify.
Yep. Go along.
I fly. I follow after him
Cool.
in the air.
So Lorelei, you see this happen. Sir Nerry, you feel this happen.
Oh no.
You get that is a 22 and a 24 to hit.
Is it ranged?
Ranged attacks.
Thank you.
They still both hit.
And
22 is the number.
Damn it.
you get a 19 to hit
That does not hit.
and a natural 20.
That never hits, because I'm special.
So,
How far away is he from me at this moment?
He's about 50 feet ahead of you.
I've got some hit points, don't worry.
So, the first two do 9 and 10 points of piercing damage.
Right.
And another 20.
So that takes me down to 30. No, 27. 15. Yeah, I'm fine. Oh shit! No, hang on. And then I take that was 3 hits, so I'll return. Oh, is it magical damage or just normal damage?
Oh. Oh, sorry about that. I pressed the wrong key. You say your feet?
Yeah. Is the damage magical or is it just totally mundane?
It is totally mundane.
You
Cool,
get a
so-
5. You get a 5.
Heavy armor mastery. Heavy armor master takes 3 damage off of all mundane damage as long as I'm wearing heavy armor.
It's
Cheeky.
mundane damage.
Yep. So put 9 back on that.
On your left and your right, there is an archer on either side. In front of you, 2 swordsmen stand up, and they have heavy crossbows.
Oh, not much swordsmen then, are they, with heavy crossbows?
Everybody, let's
I
calm
stop
down.
chopping!
No
Okay.
shit.
That's a 22 to hit, and a 13 to hit.
Wait, what? I thought you rolled 4 already.
Yeah, that was the 2 archers.
Oh, 2 on either side, or
So
2 attacks
On
each?
that side, they have multi-attack.
Right, got you. I see. I'm with you now. Yeah. Okay. 22 to hit.
And this is for 5 points of piercing damage.
So 2 points of piercing damage. Fucking best feat I ever took.
Mm-hmm. And then...
Sir Nerry has a fetish for feet. Got it.
So
You
there
gotta eat those feet.
a 5th person stands up and rolls terribly, actually. That's a 10 to hit. And a
No.
hit. This is magical damage.
This is.
Ranged.
But what were they to hit? Sorry?
10 and
10?
19.
19 still does not hit.
Right. These 2, you take your shield, like your shield is right in front of you, and you your shield, and your shield starts to glow again. It gives out about 5 feet of bright light and 5 feet of dim light beyond that.
Good. Why would it do that?
And 6th guy stands up next to that guy. Oh shit, he's also got a heavy crossbow. He's going to have his surprise round with that.
There's lots of people.
And that is a 22 to hit.
That's exactly a hit.
Damn. I rolled well. That's a D10. That is 10 points of mundane piercing damage.
8 points.
Don't you mean
14.
7?
There we go. What?
Because he doesn't have
Oh.
-3.
Yeah, I took off 2 for some reason, like a moron.
That's awful.
We roll initiative now.
Yes. Yeah, that's terrible too.
That's not great.
Double figures at least.
Me too.
Tell you what, let's show them that.
I'm just going to go turn the other light on.
Space. Yeah, I really have to do stuff. Yeah. 10 minutes. Oh no, screw that. It's just so I know what stuff is.
Okay, that's fine then.
Yeah.
I'll send pictures as we go.
Cool.
Put it on the wet.
Oh, no. Okay. So, Archer, there and there. Dude, that, and that guy behind the tree.
Are they all human?
You're not sure.
Or are they dancer?
Hold me closer, tiny dancer.
I think you'll find the lyrics are Tony Danza.
Hold me. I used to think it was Hold Me Closer, Tony Danza. as well.
Because who doesn't want that?
I don't even know who Tony Danza is, but
No,
I used
me
to think it was
neither.
that.
Wasn't
I
he
just-
the like get out of the Happy Days?
Fonz?
The Fonz?
Yeah, the Fonz. Wasn't that Tony Danza?
Let's find out about Tony Danza. I wonder what terrible things he's done.
No, he's in Taxi and Who's the Boss?
Personal life, that's what we want.
He's still alive, whereas the Fonz is dead.
Oh,
Oh, disgusting! He's published a cookbook.
Hold me closer, Tony Danza. Mwah. Mwah.
No, stop it. I don't like it. Oh no, I don't. Tony Danza, please.
Got to there.
We're all not on the board yet.
Over here. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to do 1,000 points of nature damage.
To Tony Danza.
Mm.
Okay.
Sending it to the group chat.
There's Willoughby. Jeez.
No, I'm gonna have to
It's
get that
me,
open.
Wellerby.
Wellerby Plowchef.
Wellerby Plowchef.
We're gonna
Tony
make
Danza.
50 foot back from. Okay.
We'll just do not fight for this.
Are those dice all the enemies?
Am I flying?
Yes. You can be 20 foot up.
So wait, did some people attack Sir Nerry with melee?
No, only arrows.
Everyone
Death.
One guy threw magic at you. Everyone else ranged arrows.
All right.
20 and above.
Huh.
Okay. 15 to 20.
19.
Huh.
Johan. 10 to 15.
12.
11.
Wellaby, give me a roll off.
I can certainly do that with my phone.
Just the number. What is it?
19.
19.
Should have rolled that in the first place.
Probably.
And I thought this app was really good to me, but this game it's been real rubbish.
10 to 15. 5 to 10.
I did tell you I'd got a 12, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
12. 0 to 5.
4!
4. Oh, then roll off, please.
16.
16. Bastard. Okay. Johan. They are about 50, you're about 50 feet back there. So these guys within 50 feet, these guys a bit further back. That guy in full cover.
So those two are in full cover.
No, just this one. This guy's not. He's beside the tree. He's beside this guy. This guy's kind of in half cover, 3/4, and half from you.
This is where I really wish I'd taken haste. Because that would help. I'm going to have to do that next time I level up. Okay. I will Eldritch Blast the guy to my left in half cover.
This guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Eldritch Blast.
12 and 26.
The 26 hits. Roll damage.
11 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to bonus heal Sir Nerry 9 points.
Amazing. Thank you.
Ah,
The
how
archers,
nice.
seeing you do this,
Oh, can I... Is there any way I could get into cover?
there's sort of boggy ground around you. There's some bracken you could sort of try and hide in.
I want to try and duck behind some bracken. We'll see how that goes.
You can't really. You've already used a bonus action. You don't have bonus action hide.
I was just gonna like move in front of the bracken and hope it would do something.
Preferably behind the bracken.
Preferably behind the bracken. Like I can prone myself in front of the bracken.
Oh, you go prone.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, that works.
So Johan literally just gets up, sees the archer, goes right, misses the first, hits the second, heals Sir Nerry, flops down.
Sure. It'll take half your action, half your movement rather than stand up.
Yep.
Range attacks have disadvantage.
Yep.
Melee attacks have advantage on you, but obviously nothing's within 5 feet.
I'm just laying in the bog, staring at the sky, wondering how my life came to be here.
So that
Oh.
It's fair. Honestly, it's fair.
with your hand doing that, they turn to notice you, all of you, and yeah, one archer is going to take 2 shots at Sir Nerry because he's right there.
Hello. No one ever shoots at the fucking badger.
That is a 13 to hit and a 16 to hit.
No.
The other guy is going to go for the flying one, Lorelei. Oh shit! Well, I should have done that first. That's a natural 20 and 21 to hit.
So the first hit's the second. Oh, can I shield them both?
No, you can only.
Well, no, you call shield and it lasts the whole round.
Oh, okay. Fine.
Okay, well I shield and they both miss. So the natural 20 does hit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hits.
Okay, well I shield.
Okay. Then one of them doesn't hit. So those are d10s. I'm rolling the wrong dice. Pick up d8s and try rolling that again. Okay. That is 12 points of piercing damage.
Ooh. Okay.
And that's them. Lorelei, your turn.
I'm gonna trigger the blade song as my bonus action, and I'm gonna fireball the fuckers.
Yeah.
You can fireball these 3.
You could fireball the 3 at the back.
Yeah, I'll do that then.
Okay.
So they need to make a dexterity saving throw.
It's 20-foot radius.
She does it here.
Oh, it's beautiful.
All of them.
Look at that. 3 5s. Oh, yes, look at that. Okay. 10, 16, 21, 26, 31, 33 fire damage.
Woo!
33 fire damage. Bloody hell.
Damn.
Fireball.
So that is.
This is why I love fireball.
Yeah. Come on, Tim, do math. There you go.
They're listening to Take On Me by Aha downstairs, and I'm very pleased about it.
Wellaby,
Hello.
what would you like to do?
I'm going to use a bonus action to cast Shield of Faith on Sir Nerry of Brush.
What's the range on that?
It's 60 feet.
And fair enough.
Then I'm going to run 20 feet forward. Then I'm going to... Wait, how far away from them am I if I go 20 feet forward?
You're 30 feet from Sir Nerry, which is 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wait, I
5.
was 50 feet behind him.
Yeah, you're 50 feet behind him. He charged
Wow.
forward, and none of you did a thing.
Yeah, I was following, but I wasn't following quick enough, I guess.
Going 20 feet forward puts you on the edge of the map.
Is my fairy dragon anywhere to be seen? Like, can I command my fairy dragon?
You can't see it anywhere, unfortunately, no.
So it's dead. Well, I'm going to take the dodge action.
Okay. Then it is the veteran's turn. He's going to run forward with his longsword and short sword. Come up to Sir Nerry.
All the way up to Sir Nerry.
Yep.
That guy.
He's going to get a stab on the way past.
10, 15, 20, 30. That's the second diagonal. That's up to Sir Nerry as well.
I'm nipping to the loo. Let me know if anyone hurts me.
So he goes from 10 to 5, right?
My
10
AC
feet.
is currently 18 and I can add 5 with shield, so just let me know.
Map update coming through.
So the first guy is going to go for 2 longsword attacks.
Whichever one was first.
Yeah.
As he goes from 10 to 5 feet, I'll take an attack opportunity with my lance.
He doesn't go out of your melee attack range.
Yes, he does, because I can't attack at 5 feet. With the lance. He comes inside.
Then sure. Yep. Okay.
It's like bracing a spear, essentially. It's not great. 15?
Does not hit.
Nah. Bastard shit.
Okay, so he's going to take 2 longsword attacks. That is a natural 1. And,
That'll hit.
and an 18.
That will not hit.
The other guy.
You're on 22 right now, and then 24 against ranged, right?
No, 20 and 20. Oh, have you cast something?
I Shield of Faith to you.
Right, I missed that. Yes, I'm on 22 and 24 then.
It's only D20.
For the next 10 minutes or until I lose my concentration.
The other guy rolls a natural 1 and a 13.
Nope. I'm alive. I live
Why
forever.
were they rolling like 22s before? And as soon as I Shield of Faith, they're rolling like 13s and shit.
We don't want them to roll 22s because those are hits in melee.
Oh yeah, shit. Yeah.
Harry, they are both within 5 feet of you.
Good. Okay, so now it's time to drop the lance and draw the axe.
Okay.
So we do that, and then I'm gonna hit both of them one after the other. Oh, first I'm gonna use my bonus action to second wind. That's awesome. 14 points of healing from my second wind.
Nice.
Back up to not full, but not shabby. I will take an attack at the whichever. It's one against each, so it doesn't really matter what order. This is against the D10, I suppose. A 20 to hit.
That hits. Sorry, is the left or right?
It's the D10 as opposed to the D8.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Which is the right.
Okay.
That is 10 damage to him.
Sure.
And now against the D8. Goodness, that's not as good. 14. Yep, 14.
Does not hit.
No. And I don't want to use my action surge, so I won't. I guess that's my turn.
Okay. After that.
Used second wind.
Sir Nerry, give me a wisdom.
That's not good. I don't want to. Oh, shit. That went off the table. 10.
10. You are afraid.
Always.
As your action, all you can do is run away.
Oh, no.
No, Fizz, you can only get you can't get any closer.
Wait, don't you have a bonus against fear? Or is that me?
That might just be you.
I have advantage versus being frightened.
Oh.
That's both of us. So,
In that case,
one
yeah.
sec.
Sorry, in that case, also give me a wisdom saving throw for Bartholomew.
It doesn't matter. My advantage roll was lower. So do carry on with that. Wisdom for Bartholomew is the same as mine. And he got a 9, so we're both afraid.
While frightened by the spell, the creature must take the dash action and move away from you by the safest available route on each of its turns, unless there is nowhere to move. The creature ends its turn on a location where it doesn't have line of sight to you. The creature can make a wisdom saving throw. On a successful save, the spell ends for that creature. Both you and
Oh.
are afraid.
Who cast this spell?
Probably the spellcaster.
Okay. So, now, this guy in white is actually going to charge up, run at you, and yeah, he's going to have a go at you with his halberd. It's strange. He seems to run at you in a janky, odd way, and his face is like a metal mask. It has no eye holes. And he holds this halberd and he's got a hunch on his left side, and he's got a halberd in his right side, and a big shield. It's unsettling as well, the way he runs. And he rolls an 8 to hit.
That'll be a big no.
Okay. Oh. No, he's still there. Okay. Then after him, it is Johan.
Okay, well, Johan missed the spell casting, so he's going to pop back up, assess the situation.
15 feet. Yep. You're a little muddy, and you can sort of, as you jump down, you like slapped your face into the mud a bit, and so there's sort of just a brown smell outside. You can smell the fresh earth.
Standard day.
They're listening to Never Gonna Give You Up downstairs now, and my life is even better.
Do I have enough time to nip the loo?
Yes.
Go back.
It's 30 feet.
Say goodbye.
Ugh.
5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, he's in range. Okay.
I really miss being able to use the music.
Okay. Johan stood up, which is 15 feet of movement.
Yep.
It's going to
So
go.
50 foot back.
Yep, 5, 10.
Nope, you're 50 foot back here. So,
Oh, right.
yeah.
Oh, I thought I was
So
here.
you can move forward to 35 feet, which actually just put you right on the edge.
Yeah, I'll move forward to 35 feet and then I'll Eldritch Blast again, considering I'm too far away to do what I was going to.
Sure.
I think. Yeah, I'm too far away.
From there, he has 3/4 cover. It's a fairly small fella.
So he's 3/4. He's 3/4.
No, he's got half cover. Again, another small fella with a bow.
And they're out in the open.
They're out in the open, yes.
I'm going to support Sir Nerry. I'll take 2 attacks on the D10. 26 to hit.
26.
Not rolled a 19 plus 7.
Damn. Yeah, that hits.
And a 10.
10 does not.
So,
This is the guy on the left, yeah?
5 points of damage.
Sorry, this is the
No,
D8.
it's the D10.
Oh, the D10. Sure.
That's
5.
5 points of damage to the D10. Lorelei, you took some damage, right?
Yeah, I took 12.
How high?
So I'm on 24.
Lorelei is about there. She's a ways back.
She in 60 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. 6 points of healing, Lorelei.
Yay, thank you.
Honestly, this is the best skill ever.
Okay, after Johan.
Oh, I'll fall over again.
Okay. Let's put you down there. I'll have you fall off the edge of the table. Jeez. Okay. This archer is going to shoot at Wellaby.
I would prefer not to die.
There's an 8 to hit and an unnatural 20 to hit.
The unnatural 20 hits.
He's going to use his archer's eye, add a d10 to this.
Ugh.
So that is 16 points of piercing damage.
I'm still alive.
The other archer is going to swing, point his bow at Sir Nerry, pull it back and go, "Oh fuck! Oh fuck!" And
Is this my son?
slowly goes towards the ground. That's what he gets to do. Lorelei,
Yes.
what would you
Has
like?
are any of these bastards unhurt?
Yeah, the archer on the right. Is
Okay, chromatic orb. Cast at 3rd level.
Sure.
So I'm gonna do fire damage, I think. I quite like doing that. And and that is 8, 16, 19 points of fire damage.
19 points of fire damage.
Oh wait, I gotta roll to hit first, haven't I? Yeah.
That old chestnut.
I rolled a 9.
Uh,
Not hit. The tree, though, is very much on fire.
hooray!
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any bonus actions that I can do I? Alright, no, it's fine. Carry on.
Wellaby.
Hello. I'm going to cast Thorn Whip. Wait, how close am I to these dudes?
Which do you want to know, the archers or Sir Nerry, who's surrounded by melee, or what?
Is Sir Nerry, hasn't Sir Nerry retreated?
No,
Not yet. Not till my turn.
Mm.
Then I will, unless there's any way you can make me not.
What happens if I cast Command on Sir Nerry
Stay!
and say stay and fight?
The 1st level spell does not override the 3rd level spell.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Heighten it to 3rd level.
I can't do that.
4th
I'm
level.
going to cast. How close am I to the closest enemy?
I mean,
You're within 60 feet, but not 30. You could get within 30 feet.
there is a guy right in front of you, but there's a tree between you and him, like a big tree trunk. There's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. There's a guy 30 feet right in front of you, but like say, there's a tree 15 feet in front of you.
I'm going to run 20 feet closer to him.
So, okay, you come around the 1, 2, 3. Yep, okay.
Yep.
And then I'm going to cast Thorn Whip.
Onward.
Is this on the D10?
The D10 dude. Could replace him with actual minute. Okay.
It's false making.
Cast Thorn Whip. What does it do?
And it creates a long vine-like whip covered in thorns that lashes out at your command towards a creature in range. I make a melee spell attack.
Go for it.
If it hits, it takes 1d6 damage and it is pulled up to 10 feet closer to me.
That would put it on your spot. You are 10 feet from him because you're 30 feet.
Yeah, that.
You moved up 20 feet.
So it says up to 10 feet. I just want to bring him into melee
Sure.
Okay.
Yep.
because I couldn't reach him with my little halfling legs.
Mm-hmm.
God knows I've fallen in love. That is a 25.
God knows.
25 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I deal 6 points of damage.
Nice!
And then it is pulled. It's pulled next to me, and I go, "Hello, I'm Wellerby Plowshift."
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
Nice
that
to
shall
meet
go.
you.
This guy's going to look at you, turn around, and he's going to pull out his short sword, and he's going to go 2 longsword attacks and a short sword. So the longsword, Wellaby, is a 22 to hit.
Wait,
And
who's this guy that I pulled close to me?
this guy that you pulled close to you? Yep. And a 15 to hit.
The
So-
22 hits.
Oh, sorry. Wait, no, because you pulled him away. Carry on. Never mind.
That is 5 points of slashing damage, and then the short sword does 21 to hit.
Wait, what did he do? Sorry.
So as you pulled them towards you with the thorn whip, yeah, he had a long sword in one hand, and he pulls out a short sword with the other hand, and he splashes across you twice with the long sword, and then tries to stab you with the short sword.
Did the pull him more than 5 feet away from Sir Nerry?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so that's fine. Yeah. My mark doesn't matter.
One of them didn't hit, though. The 15 didn't hit.
Yeah, the 15 didn't hit. That was the 2 long sword slashes. He's now trying with the short sword, and I believe I rolled a 21 to hit with that.
That hits.
And that does you 7 points of piercing damage as he just jams it in.
Concentration rolls.
That was very... Oh, yeah.
Holding it backwards like a dagger. Jams it in.
I fail... No, wait, I have to add to it. I have to add to it.
Add what to it? Sorry.
I succeed, then I succeed, then I fail.
Oh.
Ah, bastard.
Oh, the concentration check. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Mm-hmm.
So I did no... That was an utter waste of a second level spell.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
fine.
wait, no, it's a first level spell. Never mind. No one cares about first level spells.
Okay. So the other veteran is also going to pull out his short sword. And at Sir Nerry, he's going to give 2 longsword attacks.
Hello.
That is a natural 1 and an 18.
Neither hits.
And the short sword attack with the offhand is also a natural fucking 1.
Ha!
That's not a 7. That's the ones that have the 7 there. Yeah.
You should be a halfling. We can't do that.
Well, that was shit. Nerry.
Run away!
Okay. You take 2 attacks of opportunity as you go.
2?
Yep, 1 from the guy right in front of you with the strange armor, and 1 from.
Oh yes, sorry. Yeah, he's not on the picture. Yep.
So the battle-hardened guy with the long sword rolls a. There we go. That's a 24 to hit.
Yes, that's a hit.
And that does you a D10. No, it doesn't. It does you a D8. Fine. Sorry. That's 8 points of slashing damage.
Cool.
Halberd.
So 5 points. So
A
33.
14 to hit.
Nope.
Yep. Okay. Oh, the halberd. No. Okay. Right. That's the end of that. Warlock. Now this guy. Is going to pull out, sneaking carefully through the brush, trying to stay out of the direct sunlight, you see. He's going to come across here, and he is going to throw. He's going to throw a grave bolt at Wellaby, actually. Yeah, he's going to hide behind this tree and throw a grave bolt at Wellaby. And that is a 15 to hit.
It missed.
Yeah, it does. Okay.
Yay!
That is all he does. Then no, it's this guy who's actually going to now move up to you, Wellaby. And he's going to have to go with his halberd.
Is that for me?
And he makes 2 halberd.
Am I going to die?
Maybe.
Probably.
I'm nearby, don't worry. I've got plans.
And he rolls an 8 and a 12.
Oh, neither of those hit.
Fucking hell. Okay. Well, he fucked that. Johan.
Right. I see that Sir Nerry's... Wait, did Taylor, did you roll to break?
Did I break line of sight? Because I had to break line of sight to get the saving throw. Yeah, so I don't get a save yet.
No.
Sorry.
Johan cast the spell magic
Instinct. Sorry.
Level 4?
because that's what I cast everything at.
Oh, yeah, yep. Dispel magic. So, boom.
Yeah!
And it falls.
Hooray!
Third level spell.
Next turn, I'll charge back.
I stand up.
You dispel the fear effect.
I have line of sight. I eye the spellcaster, and I'm like, can't throw anything at him yet, so I'm gonna send 2 healing towards Wellery.
Oh yay! I'm not gonna die.
10 points of healing.
Okay, thank you.
It's chewing through.
This archer is going to see you do that. He's going to poke around. And you see him now. He looks dwarven. He's got a big beard.
Do I recognize any of these?
You don't know.
Okay.
And that's on you. Ugh. That is a 12 to hit and an 18 to hit.
The 18 hits, 12 misses.
That is 11 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh, actually, he's going to throw in an archer's eye on that. That's 5 points of extra piercing damage.
That hurts.
Mm-hmm. And the other guy's going to, tiny little guy, he's going to run and go, no, wait. He throws down the bow and pulls out his sword and just throws that on the floor in front of him. Goes, guys, fucking stop. That's all he's going to do. Ooh. As he does this, he sort of starts to stumble over a tree root and kind of drops to his knees and pulls himself back up again. No one's really paying attention. After him, Lorelei. What would you like to do?
Is that archer still standing?
The one you just tried to chromatic orb, yeah, he's just thrown down his bow and thrown out his weapons and run forward. The tree is very much quiet behind him now.
Okay, well, I'd say to him, what is it?
He goes, fucking stop, it's me, da!
I've only just finished being frightened!
Well, Abby.
I am going to.
Question to the DM.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them were frightened?
The badger.
Yeah, the badger, yeah.
Sir Nerry. Yeah.
Would Dispel Magic affect both?
Dispel Magic affects an area.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I'm going to. Did I notice this guy saying it's me da?
You didn't.
I didn't.
Terrible on his persuasion.
All right, so I'm going to turn to the dude in front of me. First of all, I'm going to cast Shillelagh as a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to hit him with my spade.
Nice.
I believe it's with your wisdom modifier instead of your strength.
I rolled a natural 1, which I'm not able to do.
Uh-huh. Let's roll it again.
And then I rolled a 24.
What does the shillelagh do?
It lets me roll with my wisdom instead of my strength.
Okay.
Can show how wise he is with an enormous club.
Yeah. That hits.
22, yeah.
Okay, I'm putting 3 levels of I'm putting my 3rd level spell slot, which I don't have any 3rd level spells, but I have a 3rd level spell slot, and I'm going to put all of that in as smite.
Fair enough. Roll the damage. Bloody hell.
So let me just check this. I think it is. I think it's a D8 for every level I put in.
That rings a bell. Yeah, I think so.
Oh, yes, for sure.
Yeah, no, it's 2d8 plus 1d8 for every spell slot, so it's 4d8.
Nice.
Plus my Shillelagh means that I hit with so it's plus 4d8 and then it's plus a d8.
Mm-hmm. So 5d8.
And I use my spellcasting ability modifier, so plus 4. So it's 5d8 plus 4.
5d8 plus 4.
That is 25 points of damage.
25 points of damage. Yeah, he's not looking healthy. Okay.
Wellerby Plowshift just hitting him with a fucking spade.
Yeah, this guy is taken aback at that. He's going to go to his left one, and he's going to, with his longsword, first of all, he's going to take one slash at the halfling to his left, who was previously trying to help him, but he thinks he's lost his nerve. That is a fucking Jesus. Yeah, that hits, basically. It's not a crit, but it hits. Does him some damage. Come on, Tim, do the maths. Yeah, okay. And then he's going to take his other 2 attacks right at you, Wellaby.
How are you doing, Wallaby?
I'm alive.
That's get the actual numbers here for you. That's a 7 to hit. And a 18 to hit.
The 18 hits.
Cool. That does 10 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Oh, no, sorry, my bad. That does 11 points of slashing damage. And with the short sword, he does a 8 to hit. 11 points of slashing damage with 1 long sword attack. That's him. The other guy is going to look at what's going on. He's going to take a heavy crossbow shot against you, Wellaby. He rolls an 11 to hit.
That doesn't hit.
And then he's going to start fucking off. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Gets to that. Okay. Sir Nerry.
Charge!
Neither is Bartholomew.
Charge! Charge back! Back to where I was! Oh, which is a full dash action because I had to take a dash action, so... Back in!
It is, yeah.
That's my turn.
Move closer.
Yeah, but only by about 15 feet. So he's still got a movement and a half.
I see, okay.
Yep. So you can get up to the strange thing with like it's got an odd wine red cloak and it's just got a full mask on with no eye holes.
Yep, charging at it, but no time to attack today.
Yep. That's your go.
That is my go.
This guy is going to... You know what? Yeah. He's going to 5, 10, 15, 20. He's going to run up. And he is going to try and do a life drain on Wellaby.
Counterspell.
See, it's not a spell. It's an action.
Is it? It's not a spell.
Yeah.
Bring on your life drain, you smelly being.
The actions. So you can't spell the spells. This is an action,
Okay, then.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's a 17 to hit.
That is exactly my armor class.
So you take 6, 7, 8 points of necrotic damage and give me a constitution saving throw.
22.
22, you're okay. So you take the damage, nothing else happens. That's fine. This guy with a halberd is going to take 2 punts at you.
At me?
At you, Wellaby.
Okay.
And those are double 3s, which gets him 9 and a 9 to hit, which I think probably...
Both miss.
Double fucking 3s.
I'm glad he didn't hit me because I'm nearly dead.
Don't I fucking know it. Johan!
Okay, this has got real messy real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, I feel fine.
But I'm worried about Wellaby, so I'm gonna turn to the dwarf and say an insult in Dwarvish that my apprentice taught me, which is the equivalent of if you handle your bow like you handle an axe. I don't think you're promising him bad, and then dash off.
Sure.
Oh no! If it's going to be my action, I'm not going to do that because other people need my help.
You can shout it on your way across.
I'm going to shout it on my way across. I'm not expecting it to do anything.
That's fine.
How?
Roll and intimidate for you, but sure.
I'll roll and intimidate while I'm doing this.
I mean, yeah.
It's not good.
No. So don't do that. No. You said it wasn't going to be your action, so you can't be convincing him to turn code.
How bad are you, Wellaby?
I am quite injured, but I'm not dead.
Are you gonna die next round?
Maybe.
Okay.
But it's not certain. If I get hit more than once, probably. But I can't tell you this because we don't have time to have this conversation.
Right.
I'm bleeding a lot.
very good, not good light balance on this camera.
I'm going to turn a light on in this room.
Yeah, that's an archer. That's a veteran. What's going on? There's Sir Nerry. Willoughby is in this mess.
Okay, I'm going to do 2 Eldritch Blasts at the guy who's clearly not great.
Mm-hmm.
So
I counterspell. I counterspell. Yeah, because I know that we got to stop because the boy is Nerry's son. So I have to roll against her because you're casting it at 4th level, yeah?
Well, no, this is Eldritch Blast. It's a cantrip.
But you're not doing against the halfling.
No.
Who you count Eldritch Blasting?
The guy who's just bitten the Sir Nerry and looks like a vampire.
Are you counterspelling that, Lorelei?
Yeah, I want to stop the fight.
How would this work?
Anything under level 3 is an instant success.
Then yeah, she can't spell your Eldritch Blast.
And I just shout, "Don't!"
I'm gonna look at you like, what the fuck?
And I'm pointing at the boy that's on the floor surrendering.
All right, I'm gonna look at the boy.
He has just been stabbed by one of his comrades, one of his previous comrades. You saw this happen.
Oh right, okay. So I'm not protecting all of them then. Can I undo that counterspell?
If you want, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, you go for it. Just don't hit the boy.
Give me a quick perception check, would you, Lorelei? Just Lorelei.
That is 11.
11. Oh yeah, then you saw it go on. You saw the guy trying to surrender get stabbed by one of his comrades.
Yeah, I was watching him because he was the last one I attacked.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he was the one you chromatic orbed or tried to.
Yeah.
You set the tree on fire very much, and it's crackling away merrily. But yeah, you can undo that counterspell. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna. Well, I rolled a 19 for him.
Yeah. How many bolts of Eldritch Blast do you
I
have?
get 2.
So roll the second
So I
one.
was gonna roll the other one at him,
Oh sure. Okay.
and that misses at an 11.
Yeah, 11 misses, but roll the 1 damage.
Oh, that's good. 12 points of damage.
There's just a, and you see like, as you fire it in, it just hits him just under the chin, and the head snaps back, and then it's just a, and he just falls over backwards.
Well, that was unexpected.
He had very few hit points left after getting fireballed. He was rather crispy.
Crispy
5 points of
boy.
healing to Wellaby.
Yay!
Okay. Yep, this guy is first of all going to use another. Is he going to use a heavy crossbow, or is he just going to fuck off? Yeah, he's just going to fuck off. He's already fired once. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then, yep, he goes 60. This guy, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to go there, but on the way past, he's going to shoot 2 arrows at Willoughby, because that seems to be helping.
Oh.
The first one is a 16 to hit.
Blocked!
And the second one is a 14 to hit.
Blocked!
So yeah, it's just thunk, thunk, and you hear this coming, and like one just whizzes past your ear, you turn around, and the other one just slams into the shillelagh in front of you, and just like you go, dung.
I've got a shield.
And your greaves.
Yeah, sure. Then you've got a shield. It's getting peppered with arrows. Okay. Willoughby. That's Oh, what am I doing? He doesn't get a turn yet. I'm so sorry. You can forget that. It's this guy and this fucker guy. Oh, who we can actually say.
Can that still be his turn?
Yeah, that was basically. Sorry, he was doing that with his longsword, I should say. Sorry, I fucked up who was going then. It's my bad. But he still gets a third strike with his short sword, which is an 8 to hit.
That does not hit.
Oh, it's 7. Yeah, it doesn't hit. So, yeah, that's fucked. Okay, Nerry. You're right in front of this thing that seems to be in sort of old-fashioned armor. It's strange.
Excellent. Let's hack it apart
Go for it with the axe.
with the axe. Oh yes, yes, with the axe. I dropped the lance, so it has to be. Hacking away. It's the only thing near me right now, right?
Yeah, it is.
Cool. So all the attacks. We'll start with 2 attacks, and then we might action surge for fun. That first one's a natural 1 that I can't roll. Followed by a 19.
Does hit.
Excellent. That's 9 damage. Does this do? The axe shines 5 feet bright, 5 feet dim. That's what you said earlier, isn't it?
No,
The shield.
The shield?
with magic is shining like 5 feet. 5 feet bright, 5 feet dim. And it's been hit twice with 2 magical attacks that it blocked.
Right, okay. The axe, however, is not.
No, it is not.
Okay.
Shield, specifically.
Yes, yeah. No, because that does something in the presence of necromantic energy.
Ah.
Well, Sir Nerry may not know what a life drain is. Taylor does.
And yes, the axe was indeed shining in the presence of the person who has just fallen over. So it's actually just stopped.
It's just stopped. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just stopped.
Excellent.
I forgot about that axe. Special axe.
That's okay. Cool. We'll carry on then. Next, so on my second attack. That's not great. 14.
14 does not hit.
Right, we're going to action surge and do 2 more attacks. Whoop, that fell off. Oh, that's a good 24.
24 definitely hits.
Excellent. Only 6 damage with that one.
But with that, you plunge the axe into it, hacking it down, and it drops, and the corpse just starts to smoke.
Nothing else is nearby, right?
You could push around to hit at the veteran or hit at the halfling who seems to be surrendering.
No, I have no time for surrenderers. I'll push around to hit at the veteran.
Sure.
And with my final attack. Good. Oh, wait, action surge then. Oh, that's a solid 19.
That hits. Roll damage.
Amazing. 9 damage.
Damn.
And he is marked.
And he is marked. Okay, that's your go. That guy's dead. That guy's dead. It's your hand.
So we
Hang on, I haven't had a go since I counterspelled.
Or
Yeah.
didn't.
Okay, I'll take 1 to the veteran.
No, Tim, you missed me out.
No, you were before Wellaby.
No, I didn't go. I haven't been since Alison last went. I failed at her counterspell and I've not gone since.
Yeah, she come out
Shit.
of the didn't he?
I'm sorry. You're right. You're absolutely right. I'm sorry. Have a go now. I took the counterspell as being your go for some stupid reason. That's
I'm
fine.
going to put myself between the halfling and the man, the veteran.
You're going to push him backwards 5 feet.
I'm going to go down towards him then, and I'm going to cast a cantrip, Green Flame Blade.
Okay.
On the halfling or the veteran or
The veteran.
Sure.
And have I got advantage on him if he's marked?
Nerry? Marking people. Is that only advantage for you or only benefit?
Oh, no, it's only disadvantage for them to attack other people.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, that's why I wasn't paying attention.
Fine.
It has nothing to do with this.
So that is a 23 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage.
I'll do the longsword damage, the piercing damage first, which is 8. And then I get to do damage with fire, which is, hang on. Okay, so it does, sorry.
No, but it's my fault really for getting you difficult. I'm sorry about that.
So the green fire, oh no, actually, it doesn't, hang on. Let's make a melee attack with it, and I've hit the suffers. Attacks normal effect. Never mind, I don't bother with the cantrip because it doesn't do anything, but I can do 2 longsword attacks.
Cool. Then go for it.
The second longsword attack is a 22 to hit,
Yep, that hits.
and that's a 10 damage, 10 piercing damage.
10 piercing damage. So you bring this round, you swoop down on him with the longsword out, and you sort of just do a somersault in the air and just whack it through his head. And you bring it down and just jab the longsword in between his ribs and just slice him open.
As the blade song resonates with me.
You see like his entrails start to spill out in front of him.
Nice!
Yes.
Bathe in them!
I mean, Bartholomew's snout is looking particularly red.
Oh, no.
Eat him! Devour Bartholomew! Devour him!
Okay, so that guy's dropped everything.
Yep. And run forward, and then taking a longsword to the face.
I'm going to... All right, well, I'm going to run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I could be there for 30.
Yep.
And call to the dwarf saying, you can give up, you can run, or you can die. In Dwarvish.
Roll intimidation.
18.
18. He gives it a bit of a chew. And throws down his bow, pulls out his swords, throws them out, and pulls out his dagger and puts it down. It all looks pretty not well taken care of stuff. Basic weaponry. A little bit of rust here and there.
I'm going to give him
He puts up his hand.
6 points of healing in a good faith. Not
He
6
looks
points.
confused.
3 points of healing in good faith.
3 points of healing, yep.
That's my last one.
Okay.
I'm going to lay on hands myself for 5 health if we're out of combat.
3 out of 10?
Yeah, everyone sort of stopped and calmed down a bit.
I'm going to tend to Nerry's son. Are you okay?
Lorelei, what? What are you doing with that enemy? We must slay them!
This is your son.
What?
I assume it's a son. He's got both of his hands.
Look up, boy!
You look up, and it is Carlos.
Carlos! What the fuck are you doing out here with this lot, Carlos?
Thought you went off to the big city.
Carlos, you answer my questions or I'll be taking your hands just like I did to Rebecca.
I'm trying to
I
be a
would.
hero.
I believe him. He doesn't have a soul anymore.
What? That?
What are you doing out here with these ruffians, Carlos?
I'm training up to be a hero, so I can be like you. Enrique is as well.
Carlos, you just ambushed... Wait, who's here?
Enrique.
That sounds very strange in that accent. Just sounded like Henry, eh?
Is Enrique with us? Like, is he here?
Enrique?
Did we kill Enrique?
No. The 2 things you did kill, their bodies aren't on fire, but they are smoking to themselves and sort of bubbling
Carlos, what is this about?
now. And they're sort of dissolving into like a black pit of sludge.
Does this look like the kind of people who are going to train you to be a hero, Carlos?
Well, you didn't train us. You just got mum knocked up again and fucked off.
Okay, well, I have regrets about that now. I'm having a bit of an end-of-life crisis. But you're out here with some sort of monsters, ambushing people who come over hills.
It's been 5 minutes and Wellaby has not introduced himself to Carlos.
Hello, Carlos. My name's Wellerby Plowshift. Nice
My
to meet
true son!
Yeah, Wellaby. You're one of you're on a plough shift over from Mulberry, ain't you?
Yes, I am.
I seen you around my place. Yeah. I'm just trying to be a hero. And you're coming in invading our place. We own these woods. This is we're protecting it.
You own these woods, do you, Carlos? You own them.
It's a fairy dragon.
Show me your deeds, Carlos. Show me your deeds.
He killed a dragon. They killed the fairy dragon.
Yeah.
Did you kill my fairy dragon?
Well, yeah, it was a dangerous fey creature coming in there invading our lands.
So, are you aware of all the things going on in these woods right now?
Well, yeah, I know everything going on in all of these woods.
Do you know where the necromancer is?
You what?
Then clearly you do not.
Clearly-
We need to find.
Is it a type of like a flying thing?
Have you seen another winged elf?
Be inspecting these two.
Yeah. Roll me investigation.
Carlos, did you see another winged elf?
That's a natural one.
They are pools of black sludge by the time you get to them. You can just see like the strange metal mask. Just it's turning sort of black as like the sludge goes over it and it melts down into the floor. Like Wizard of Oz, that witch who got the water on her. It's kind of like that basically, but black and smoking.
Oh, wasn't the necromancer wearing a silver mask?
Yes.
Did we just kill the necromancer?
Oh, definitely.
Brilliant.
I haven't seen Varent yet.
Carlos.
Hang on, I was asking Carlos, did you see a winged elf?
I ain't seen no winged elf, miss.
Right.
God, that's a lie, Carlos. You've seen her.
You a winged elf, miss?
I-
One of them bird people.
Jesus fucking Christ, Carlos.
I don't normally drink, but I quite fancy a whiskey for some reason. I'm going to go over here. I just wander off.
I ain't seen no winged elf people now.
Carlos, explain to me who these people are who have been training you to be a hero and have just dissolved into black sludge over there.
Well, they've been getting me weapons.
Right, okay. Who are they, Carlos? Who are they? Where did you meet them?
They come in the village a few days after you left.
I'm going to go get pills.
And they was recruiting for a militia so that we can be strong together and protect our village and the forest around it.
Right. Okay. Well, was
like this one?
was there a leader of this militia, Carlos?
Yeah.
What did they look like?
We weren't allowed to ever go into his place.
Carlos, what you've done is you've joined a cult and become a bandit. Can you see that yet?
What?
What a way to put it!
I don't know what you're talking about.
Carlos!
We are merely protecting our borders from evil outside influence by showing a strong hand. And you can see, like, he's trying to, like...
It's interesting that you should mention hands, Carlos, because you know what I have to do next since you're a bandit, Carlos.
Carlos.
Would you say you're part of the Brush National Party?
Christ.
The BNP.
I leave for several months at a time, and this is what happens every time.
Carlos, can you take us to this place that you're not allowed to go to?
Oh, he's not allowed to go to there.
Carlos?
But do you know where it is?
Yeah,
I'll give you a silver piece.
Where, he's my son! Don't you give my son a silver piece for being a bandit! Carlos!
Dad.
Who... Okay. First things first. Come here.
Yeah.
Closer, Carlos.
He approaches very hesitantly.
Carlos, closer.
What?
I slap him across the face.
Oh, he takes a point of poison damage.
That's for joining a cult.
It's not a cult. We're defending the area.
It's very easy to accidentally be in a cult, okay?
We need to get money from people so that we can buy supplies, and we need to get supplies from people. So
let me just break down what
No, he's getting there. So you're taking money and supplies from people. Hold out your arm, Carlos.
We're seeing what you did to Rebecca.
Yes. Yeah.
Carlos, we need you to lead us to this place because it could well...
Could we stop interrupting me? Disciplining my son.
You're going to cut his hand off.
I'm
Sir
absolutely going to cut his hand off. Willoughby, Johan, hold the boy.
No,
No.
don't.
Not holding this kid while you cut his hand off.
This is literally what you suggested as a punishment, Johan.
He doesn't realize he's a bandit. I don't appreciate punishing this level of idiocy and naivety.
But
How
how
old are
else
you,
is he
Carlos?
going to learn?
Okay,
Carlos, how old are you?
28. Why?
Carlos.
Oh,
Oh. How old am I, Dad?
Probably 111.
Oh, see, he's a baby.
He's
He
about
didn't know.
maybe 19, 18.
Oh, so he's a fucking kid.
He's the oldest one, isn't he?
He's the oldest one, yeah. That's why I said about 100.
Sorry.
Fucking hell, how young's vast?
Probably about 50. Sorry.
He's older than me. How is he this stupid?
He's old enough to know better. Wellaby, grab him.
I'm
Carlos.
not okay with this.
realized he was trying to live up to your name.
We need him to show us where this person is.
And
So
he
that
can
we
do
can-
that with one hand.
At some point. I
Yeah.
have been keeping an eye on him.
Mm. Oh yeah, he's not going anywhere. He's sort of just resigned to this at this point. And he's just watching the bickering, feeling odd.
Carlos,
Right.
please
Well-
take us to this. We will attempt to prevent your father from cutting your hand off if you
I'm
take
going to
us to this
attempt to
man.
cut his hand off.
You want
Oh God, I'm going to attempt to prevent him from cutting his hand off.
Me too.
the Oxenborough?
Oxenborough. Is that the name of your leader?
Yeah, that's his name. We weren't allowed to talk to him, but
Right. Just for future reference, always meet your boss. Because this guy's probably undead.
right.
So this guy is probably dead and is raising skeletons
What?
and making an army.
Is that what undead is?
Yeah. You see these guys dissolving in a pool of sludge?
It's kind of weird, isn't it?
That's undead.
Sir Nerry, was your wife
Yes.
your sister?
No, she's an awful evil witch.
Then how was he ended up so stupid?
I mean, probably for, I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Lights
I-
out. That's undead.
Because people keep stopping me from disciplining my children. That's what happened.
We're not letting you take a hand off a kid who's an idiot.
Johan, you are not a very consistent person.
I am aware of this.
First, it's no murder, and you helped us murder them. But it was take a hand, and you won't help me take his hand.
I accepted that murder would probably happen. I just wanted to not start on that page.
And yet, here we are,
Well,
having
yeah,
started on
everyone
murder.
got shot by 4 arrows, so yeah, I'm going to blame you for that one.
Yes, I
I'm
was always
doing
on board
it
with the
fine.
murder.
Can I ask the dwarf's name?
I'm Monda.
Wonder. Why
And by
are
the
you
way,
here?
you do know, you see the way Ollie went and ran, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
And he points to where the one veteran basically fucked off. Camp's
Is
back
that the way to the camp?
There's a guy who's alerted the camp. How far away is he? He's gone now. We've been bickering a while.
It's true.
I need to sleep.
The camp is about half a day's walk that way, roughly. And if you do see him, just tell him you killed me, yeah?
Seems reasonable. You knew what you were doing, I'm assuming?
I was kind of forced into it. They got me in with money, and then didn't really have a choice. They were going to kill me if I tried to get out.
I swear to
is-
Johan, if you let the fully grown dwarf away.
14 on insight.
14. He seems honest. He seems fairly practical as a bloke. You recognise the sort
I
of...
rolled a 25 on insight.
Oh yeah, well you recognise definitely then this guy is some sort of mercenary who's fallen on hard times. He's got his beard is a little unkempt.
Yeah.
And he's got sort of rings under his eyes. You can tell there's a bit of a judder to him. He's probably some sort of alcoholic.
Go and work on the farm. Go and work on go to Farmer Crinklebottom's farm and work on him. He needs all the help he can get to get his food in.
Yeah. That seems reasonable.
Craigleby.
So we're letting that one go.
Yeah.
We're letting that bandit go with both hands as well.
Well,
is what's happening.
He was
Shall
the
we-
victim of circumstance.
Oh, it isn't fucking everyone.
Look, it's really easy to get caught up in a cult. Sometimes you need help or a volcano to get out of them.
If I had a second soul to sell, it would be to get away from you lot.
We're the ones trying to get your soul back, and we're the ones who tried to stop you selling your soul in the first place. Don't come at me with that attitude.
If you just let me cut off one hand, one of the two that I want to cut off.
You know what?
This is my actual job.
If I had my son back, I would never hurt a hair on his head.
But if he was a bandit, you'd cut off his hand, right?
Probably not. I'd hope he amounted to more than being a bandit.
Yes, well, children disappoint you constantly.
Yes, so I hear.
You get to go work on a farm? Look, mate, you can leave this forest alive. Take what you can get. We're struggling to get you to leave with both hands at this point. Get
I'm
out.
off. Right. And he basically just sets off following your track. He seems to be fairly good at following tracks. He picks it up very quickly. Like you can see the way you came as well, though. It's not too hard in the soft mud.
And I was in the soft mode with us
Oh, yeah.
rolling a 6 on stealth.
Yeah. To be honest, yeah, it's not that hard. But yeah, he just follows back the way you came.
Bye,
Right.
He doesn't turn.
Monda. Bye, Monda. I hate Mondas. Hey.
Oh, God.
So, you have Carlos with you.
Hey, Carlos, how do you spell your mother's name?
M-A-T-I.
No, Carlos.
Isn't her name Matilda?
Yes,
Yes.
with a Y.
7 Ys.
Only one Y.
I.
No, Carlos.
D. He's a little lost.
Oh, fucking! I just clock him around the back of the head.
Ow!
Oh, Carlos.
I just don't know why he's so stupid, and then I slap him again in the face.
Stop
It's a
beating your
mystery how he
child.
turned out this way. Punch in the head.
Stop beating your child.
He is an adult.
Stop beating your son. He's out here trying to earn your bloody approval when you haven't even been around for the past 8 months.
Oh, so much longer than that. I barely come home.
50% of his
Out
life.
fighting the good fight, you know?
Carlos, we need your help because it may well be that this camp of yours is the source of a terrible evil.
Right.
So
What?
we need you to give us all the information you have about this camp.
It's got tents and there's a small forge where we sharpen the stuff. We got like a proper hut where Oxenborough stays, and then there's where we get all the stuff. We got like the storeroom that's next to his hut, and then the other side there's the harem.
What
The
does
what now?
Oxenborough look like?
Oh, what? Sorry,
What does Oxenborough look like?
don't know. He's big. His armor's got like spikes on it on the shoulder bits.
Okay.
Doesn't sound like our guy.
He's real big. Is your guy real big?
Our
We
guy
have
is
no idea.
our guy is tentacly.
Yeah, our guy has tentacles.
We're not really allowed to go see Oxenborough or go into his hut.
Yeah, that's probably him.
We mostly spend the time training or
How
People there
ambushing.
at the camp.
and he just seems to sort of slow down and then pause.
And his eyes face outwards in different directions.
Just a little, one eyelid is sort of goes half down. He's like, maybe 30.
Fuck.
But like most people would be out like raiding stuff.
Raiding, Carlos. Raiding, like good defenders.
Yeah, gathering supplies. We're going
Raiding, Carlos. You said raiding.
raiding for supplies.
Raiding for supplies.
Yep,
And who do you raid?
people.
Just innocent people crossing.
Can I take his fucking hand yet?
Hey, we've got a damn it, fuck.
Come on, Carlos. Justify yourself.
And brush from all invaders.
Including by attacking the people of Brush.
Hey, we don't have anyone, like, we've not got no lord in Brush. We got nothing. It's a big tax dodge.
I decided that I am the Lord of Brush. Now stop
My
it.
liege.
Brush ain't got no lord.
I am the Lord. Shut up.
Ain't got no mayor. People just decide to do what they want, call themselves whatever they want, and that's fine, as long as the taxman doesn't come around.
Enough, Carlos. You've said enough. Carlos?
What, Dad? You were the one who explained this to me.
Carlos, you've said enough.
There's no lord in Brush, so you can. Doesn't matter what you call yourself. It's fine, and you don't have to pay tax because there's no one collecting it, and we're all good.
I am the Lord. I will collect tax in the form of silence. Shut up.
Okay, so is there any way that shall we just maybe we can cause a controlled forest fire to kill all of these bandits?
I would have thought you knew better than that, Tom.
Fireball?
It is kind of mid-autumn now, so everything's a bit sort of damp.
How is that tree that we set on fire?
It blazed away merrily for quite a while, and it's like mostly smoke now. There's a big plume.
See, it's fine.
Yeah,
Bit of a controlled forest fire.
it goes
I
like,
think
way
that-
up until it sort of thins out as the wind really catches it.
Oh, this we should move out of this location.
And Weatherby should go for a sleep. He doesn't look well.
Well, don't you have that hut that we can hide in?
Yes.
Let's
Probably-
move away from here. At
Yes,
least.
let's move away from the fire.
All right, Carlos, think real carefully. Do people come back to the camp at night
Some of them, yeah.
and they leave again in the morning?
The ones that come back at night, yeah. Some people come back in the morning and leave at night.
Right, so we work in shifts.
I mean, it's a camp.
Is the big guy's tent central or is it on the outskirts?
It's in the middle,
Of course it is.
right next to the storeroom and the harem.
In the area?
Is the harem full of like kidnapped people? Sorry, is the harem full of kidnapped people?
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
sex.
Sorry, kidnapped people, Carlos. Kidnapped?
I mean, they come of their own free will, or we kill them of our free will.
Right.
Scenario
Johan?
It's a
Is,
choice.
yeah. Okay, could you help me? Guys?
Yeah,
if
cut
I
his
am
hand
aided-
off. Fine,
Yeah, if I
fine,
am
whatever.
aided, we will be cutting his hand off.
I cast the green flame blade cranchit on your blade so that it's soldered. Heals the wound.
Yeah, cut his hand off.
Yeah, no, Johan.
Off with his left hand.
Cauterize the wound.
Johan would have defended him up until he admitted that he kept people.
Yeah,
So-
kidnapped people.
I use a single hit point from lay on hands to try and stop the bleeding as much.
Yeah.
I'll two-hand the axe as well. Just
I mean,
And it's on fire, so it cauterizes.
with all the it's so give me give me the attack roll to hit the wrists cleanly.
advantage with my friends restraining him.
No, because he's struggling.
Ah, I shouldn't do that. I'll say, don't struggle, Carlos. If you struggle, I'll miss.
Lorelei, give me an opposed strength check.
Oh, I'm
Oh, then both of you give me an opposed strength check.
Whoever's
Natural
strongest.
1.
Oh, for fuck! Lorelei!
I'm
Three.
sorry.
You wanna
My
split it?
strength should be better than that. Look.
Oh, it's okay.
So I rolled a 2.
Nice.
Nice.
Yep. So you can hold them straight. Give me he's still struggling though. Give me the attack roll there.
I tell him to stop struggling, otherwise I'll miss. I give him a second.
Roll the attack.
Oh, excellent. That's fine. I rolled a 19 anyway, so that's a 27 to hit.
You hit it very cleanly. And
I'm crying because I don't like it.
Wellaby, medicine, please. Tom, Wellaby.
Tom.
A 17 plus. I don't know what my medicine is.
That's wisdom.
It might be intelligence.
No, it's wisdom.
No, it's not. It's wisdom. I'm looking at the sheet.
It's plus.
+3.
Plus 3.
No, it's +4 since I got my feet, which gives me my wisdom of +4. So 21.
21. Man, you should really update your sheet.
It's 50 miles away from me.
Don't let him bait you.
You're quite easily able to cauterize and cleanly heal the wound so that the hand is taken off well.
Do not enslave people.
And have sex with them.
Oh, I didn't have sex with any of them.
That's not what's at issue. Don't confuse the boy. Don't be a fucking bandit, Carlos.
He's looking pretty confused.
I mean, I'd be confused if someone took one of my hands.
Evil shit.
He's not the brightest bulb in the fork drawer.
I hit him in the back of the head again, just to get the point across.
What the damage?
I feel dirty.
Yeah.
He kidnapped people. He's raided innocent farms and villages. What is... And I've only taken his hand.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
And his left one at that.
Next time you take your
hang on.
anus.
Carlos, I forget. Are you left-handed?
No, he's right-handed.
Excellent. That's all right then. That's what I thought, but I didn't remember.
You didn't tell me as well, so I just... Okay. So, you know the bandit camp is about half a day's walk that way. The way that you saw Ollie running. You saw Monda go the other way, back the way you came. And I think that is where we'll leave it for this session.
Yay, we dehanditated his child.
Yep.
You permanently crippled one of your own children.
Again.
Again.
He was a bandit.
No, yeah.
I have duties.
It was the
I am
harem.
Sir
It was the
Nerry
harem
as
that.
Yeah, like, we were defending him up until that point.
I'm just like, yeah, we have sex slaves.
Yeah.
You know where Johan's line would be.
Yeah.
God
And that's fair enough. Unfortunately, Sir Nerry, through neglect, your children have not grown up to be... some of your children haven't grown up to be ideal citizens. Some of them are better.
I blame Matilda.
It's all Matilda because she
I
did all the
blame-
raising of them.
I blame why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The problem is
She is an evil woman, a twisted harpy.
I want to meet Calamari next session.
Yeah.
Right. Good game, guys.
Good game indeed.
Yeah.
Good game indeed.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. Anyone, if they did, we weren't able to actually watch the stream ourselves, so we don't know. But thank you.
There was some chat from Turbo KKVE.
What did they say?
Oprah, you all get 5s. That's when we all rolled 5 for stealth.
You get a five.
and
You get a five.
and a moi, I assume from when you were doing the thing with Tony Danza.
Oh.
Well, thank you for joining us then, viewers, and good night.